So let's just see that definition again. Waves are vibrations or oscillations which carry energy and information from one place to another without transferring matter. So let's look at some examples of waves. Classic example is ripples on the surface of a pond. We know, for example, that if we took a pebble and we threw it into a pond, then we would create these ripples in the water. These ripples are waves. If I took some chunk of this water and looked at it from the side, then this is the sort of thing that I would expect to see on the surface. First of all, let's talk about how these ripples are vibrations or oscillations. If we put a twig on the surface of the pond and then allow these ripples to go through, then we would see that the twig oscillated up and down as the ripples on the pond passed by. So here is a twig on the surface, and it turns out that if you actually recreated the situation in real life, you put a twig on a pond and then you lobbed in a pebble next to it so that the waves went through where the twig was, you would find that this twig just goes up and down. And this is kind of surprising because you can see that the wave itself is moving. You see the ripples moving, for example, in this direction. So the interesting point here is that the wave is moving to right, but the twig is not. The twig doesn't move in the direction that the wave is travelling. And this means that the water underneath the twig also isn't moving in the direction of the wave. So the water doesn't travel along with the ripple, so matter isn't being moved from one place to another. Whilst the wave is moving like this, all of the water is actually just moving up and down like this. None of the water is moving in this direction. So since our wave is moving to the right, it's carrying energy. We can see that energy is going in that direction. So we have energy moving to the right, but there isn't any matter following it. The matter is just oscillating. So the energy is being transferred while matter oscillates. So we've seen one example of a wave. We have a ripple travelling through water.
Hey guys, to continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific GCSE physics and combined science videos, just click on the Snap Revise smiley face. Join me today and let's make physics at GCSE a walk in the park.